Hey, so let's talk a little bit about timing and when one can be a little bit concerned or no, certainly annoyed if they have filed and they have not heard from the SSA in a long time. What's a long time, right? Um, I will say this, if it's less than 2 months, it's probably not a long time. I say this because before we even had the massive tardiness that we have now, at the initial reconsideration stages, it was always urged to us representatives and lawyers that when we've sent something in or are waiting for a response, to not get overly eager before 2 months have passed. So that is not to say one can't send a letter in between. Shoot. Hold on. Just hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had a phone call from a girl child, and when she's out on the road, I have to pick up. Anyway, okay, so what would be a too long of a period? Someone contacted me and said, is 16 months too long? Yeah, I think it is. It is true that even when it gets to the state agency, the DDS, where they're doing your medical workup, so it's already gotten out of the field office, which is a great thing. 16 months is a really long time on initial consideration. That's not reconsideration even, that's initial consideration. So what would be too long? I would think once you get the letter saying that it's at the DDS, and usually you get a letter from the adjudicator. Sometimes it says the adjudicator, sometimes it doesn't, saying, hey, we're doing the medical workup on your case, etc. I would expect to be hearing from them, probably very soon after that, within weeks, and then certainly within a few months. And if you don't, 16 months, that I believe that there's a good chance that there is no adjudicator working on that claim because they resigned or got fired. There's a very high turnover rate right now, from what I hear and what I read. And so it's kind of languishing there. And if you have an attorney, that attorney can look in the Electronic Records Express at your case and see when the adjudicator or other individual there last went into that file. If it's showing a really long time ago, I think it's that person's no longer working on it. Now it could be potentially that they have 5 million cases and then each one is taking that much longer. I do think they have a lot of cases. I don't think it's that much though. So I kind of tend to think that it's languishing because there's a maybe someone who had the case initially left and it hasn't been assigned to a new one, or it has, but they just haven't gotten to it. But 16 months is unacceptable to me. I would say 5 months is unacceptable. Not that it would be determined in 5 months, but that you have that consistent, somewhat consistent periodic communication from the SSA or the DDS, because it's at the state level. But 16 months, oh, no way. Get your lawyer to go into the Electronic Records Express and see when they last worked on it. If it's a really long time ago, I would kind of think the lawyer would already have been sending status question requests. This is what I do. Sometimes not to bug them, but to say, hey, is there something you're waiting on us? Like, we haven't heard from you. Like, we're here to get you anything you need, that you think you need that we didn't foresee. Just trying to get a live body and also offer any assistance if there's something they're trying to do that would be better off us doing if we knew about it. So I definitely think you have to stay on it because it can languish for a long time. I do think that they ultimately eventually do get a live body back on it, but who knows how long that will be. I mean, I've had ones that languished, but not that long because I nagged them. I kept sending stuff in. One thing you might want to do if you don't have a lawyer who could do this for you is communicate with your congressperson. That would be a House of Representatives, whoever represents your district, or your senator. If you go to their website, it's called the Congressional Inquiry, and they generally it's not for, issues of substance. It's about a matter of getting someone to pay attention to your case, getting you the due process on your case. So if you go to their website, there is usually a link that says help with a federal agency, and you're going to want to follow those steps to get that congressperson, and again, representative or senator, and they might be able to just send in they have contacts who they can alert. Pardon me, that's a dog. Alert to get someone to take a look and pull it out of that trap. Okay, 16 months way too long, folks. A year way too long. 8 months way too long. All right. Have a good one. I hope that helps. Bye.